Hi, in this demo, I will show you how to do offset printing estimation using the QuickEasy software. So, to start with, we'll go to quotation. We'll create a new quote. So, let me select the customer name from here. And when you select the customer, let me this is we'll get the contacts linked to this customer. We'll select the contact. Let me give a coordinate job name. Let's say it's a top and bottom paper box. So I'm trying to do an estimation for a box, something similar to like this, where there's a top and bottom covers, top cover and bottom tray. With there is a small, it's a foam inside, and you know it's a little bit complex to do manually. So I will try to do through software. So and I'll let me select we'll select the category here as an offset, and I have completed my header information. Now I can do an estimation, click the estimate, and I can say that I want to do printing estimation. So when I select printing, a printing wizard estimation wizard module will open. Here I will select define the finish size of the box. So it will say this is 15 centimeter by 15 centimeter by 6 centimeter. This is the finish size. I can subcategorize this estimation as a box. I'll add the quantity for this job. Let's say customer is asking for 1000, 1500, and these are the different quantities the customer is looking for a quote. So and here in the below you will see the summary of all our cost. And we will see there are different sections for adding these services. This is so we will start by adding pre-press services. So in the when you select the pre-press tab, you will see your drop down here, and the drop down you will see all the pre-press services created available for you in your factory. The ones you see in green color, which are like in-house production, and what you see in red color, which is like maybe you are outsourcing the service to your suppliers. So let me start by adding, like I want to do designing, like graphic designing. So I would, let's say for I would like to build cost for 4 hours. So the cost for 4 hours is added, and I want to do for this job we need to have die, because we need to do three type of die cutting for top, for the bottom tray, and for the inner foam. So I'll add three dies. I can say like I want to do three die for this, so I can add three times, or I can say put three here. But for now I'll just create three times. I'll add the die so that it is very clear for the demo. Sorry. And just add one more die for the foam. The plates in the offset plates are automatically added depend on the machine which we select. So I don't need to add the plates. If there is anything exactly, say I want to do foiling or something, then I can add extra blocks, which is all available. It can be configured here, and you can see the cost for the die. It is taking 450, but for some reason I want to change the die cost. I can come and change the die cost here. Okay. Now I'll go to the printing to add the for different sections for printing. So here, if you see in this box, there are different sections. One, we have to do a top, then we have to do bottom, separately print, because the colors are different, and there is a inner for the above the foam. There is one inner that need to be printed, and all three I will print it using offset press. So let's start doing by, like, we can add these sections by clicking this add button, and I can say that I want to print it using offset. When I select offset, a small wizard will open which will guide you to enter the add the parameters for offset. So I can say that this is my custom size. So I can say that this is for top tray, like, so we can say that top cover, we can say that is a box top cover, and the open size for this job is open size for one tray, one top cover. So top cover is 310 by 310 mm, and I can put a bleed, like I want 5 mm bleed between each section. Then select next. I'll say that I want color, two colors in the front, spot colors, and one spot color in the back. It will ask you for, it will show you, list you all the machines, offset presses which you have in your factory. And this can be configured according to your factories, what are the printers you have. So let's say I will select SM102, and I will do as a work content method printing, and it will show me that this machine can give you maximum 6 apps, and optimum paper you need 665 by 980 paper. So this worksheet size which is coming here is automatically considering the gripper margin, tail margin, the bleeds, everything. If you select a different machine, let's say smaller machine, like, and you will see that it will show you that this press can accommodate only 2 apps. It's showing you. So I can, for our demo, I'll take this SM102 as my press. I can also because I can also change the planning. If you, this is a default maximum, machine can give you 6 up, but I want to do in 2 by 2 planning, 2 across and 2 down, which is possible. But now I'll take a select default and go, then select, and it will ask you to select the paper. So paper on boards, you will see a list of all the papers configured for in your item library. This is linked to your inventory, and you can select like what paper, you can search for any paper, like say I want to do art paper. So I want, like say I want to do it into 300 GSM board. So when you select, it will show you that what are the different sizes available for this stock size, for this stock, and what are the prices for this per sheet prices. You can also link multiple suppliers here if you wish. Let me take 700 by 1000 stock size, and then select next, and you will see it will, the estimation for the top cover is finished. It will show you, for we have selected the 1000 boxes, so for 1000 boxes to make a top cover, it will require it will show you the breakup of the printing cost, ink cost, and paper cost. It shows you that how much kg ink required, how many hours it requires to print, and how much paper required. It will show you how many plates, how many passes, how many actual worksheet need to be printed, how many make ready sheets you need to add. Everything can be configured, and based on the configuration, the software will show you the breakups. So next I will do this, let's say I will, same way I will need to add the inner, another one, like the bottom tray. So I will add again as an offset, uh, as a new section for offset printing. I'll put custom size and say that this is the bottom tray. I'll say that the bottom tray is, the open size is 300 by 300 I need 5 bleed. I'll select, like for here I would like to select like say this one need one color on the front and one color in the back. I will do the same machine, SM102. I'll take work and turn, so that it will save me plates. Again, it's giving me 6 up planning. I will select the same paper and same, that's it. Maybe I can 419. Okay, select the same paper. Next. So this is the calculation done for the breakup, for the cost breakup, printing cost breakup for the bottom tray. Okay. Then I will do similar way I can do for inner, add offset inner. This is for the inner, the green color, the inner sheet above the foam. So I'll select custom, let's say inner, and this one is the open size is 150 by 150 I need at least 3 bleed. I'll select like, so only one spot color only in the front side. Next, and maybe this one I can do it in a small one color machine. No need to spend such a big machine because it's just one color. So I'll select sheet work on a GTO. So So it's a smaller size, 150 by 150. In G2 I can fix, I can say I can get 6 ups. And again, I'll select a paper like thin paper, little bit. Like say I say like it's a, I just need 150 GSM art matte paper. First I will take the 700 by 1000 stock. And here it, when you select this, because for this sheet, for the GTO we need a smaller worksheet. So if you see in the stock size, it is showing me you can get four pieces from four worksheets from one big stock size sheet. So I will just maximize so that my worksheet size is 350 by 500, and now my stock size is 700 by 1000. I just finished. So again, I get a breakup of printing, ink, and paper cost breakup for inner sheet. Now here in this, I can also use this section to add to calculate the material cost. For example, I just don't want to print, but I just want to do a cut some sheets. So example, inside this one, we need a foam. So I can say that I want to calculate let me know how many foam sheets I need. So that easily we can calculate. So if I say that foam, and I can say that my foam size is 150 by 150. I don't need bleed while for the cutting. It is just a calculator to cut the material. So I can select the cut to size, and it will show. I just say that here I just need, this is my one up size. So this is the one up size for one foam or one piece. So when I select the foam from the my paper and board list, so let's say I want 10 foam, and it will show me that in one sheet you will get 36 pieces for the foam for this box. So when I select next, it will show me that you need totally 29 foam sheets for 1000 pieces. So this is how I created all the sections. Just I have to keep adding the sections the way depend on the job. And if you go back to the pre-press, you will see it had automatically added 3 plate making process services. And you see there are 2 plates for the top cover, bottom there are 4 plates, 1 plate, and for inner there's 1 plate. I can also link this to make it link this die, like this die making is for top cover. Another next I can click this time another die making is for bottom tray, and next die making is for the foam. So it's very simple. I've added all the, now the pre-press is complete, services are complete, printing services are complete. Now I'll go to the finishing, and I can keep on adding what are the finishing I need and for these sections. So let's say for let's say we did need to do a lamination entire thing like matte lamination. So I can select all my finishing services are listed here. You can see all finishing services are listed in this. This is all configured according to your press. So let's say I'll select lamination. I want to do matte lamination on the both sides. For the top cover, I'll add. I also need to do the, for the bottom tray I need to do lamination, add. And I just need to do one side lamination on the matte one side lamination for the one for the inner, add. So if you see just how quickly it is calculating my cost for it is showing me how many hours is required to laminate, and what is the square meter area to for lamination, and all the costs are here. Now also if you see in the material, it will show me the lamination films, how much what the material required for the lamination. So this is the film cost, this is the service cost. Okay. And let's say then I want to do die cutting, and I need to do die cutting for top cover. I need to do die cutting for the in bottom tray, and I need to do one more die on the cutting on the foam. Okay, this is all die cutting services. I need to do the cut to size. I need to cut that. Okay, sorry. This is done, and then I need to do final box fabrication. So I can say fabrication, and I'll see, sorry, fabrication, and see a different type of fabrications. I can say the box fabrication, and this is not linked to any particular section. It is common for the box. So here when I select the box fabrication, my cost is added. Now the box fabrication can be complicated to depend on the box type. You can even change the speed or the production hours, like hours, how many pieces or how many boxes they can fabricate in an hour. So for this job, I have said like 10 boxes can be produced in an hour. So based on that, it is showing me you need 100 man hours and the cost is calculated. So it's very simple. And then I'll go to the dispatch. I can say that I'll pack. So let's say for some reason I need some material. Let's say I need to add double side tape or magnets or anything we can add. So let's say I want to add double side tapes. I select tape. I'll put all my tapes are here. So I want, let's say, the yellow tape for 12 yellow tape. I can add as a centimeter or add as a roll. But let's say for this example, I will add as a row centimeter. For one job, let's say I need 30 centimeter tape. It will automatically calculate that I need 30,000 centimeter tape for this job. I can go to dispatch. I can select the how I will pack, where I will deliver, and how I will deliver. Whether I'll do with courier, cargo, or I'll give a free delivery or truck delivery. And where I can also define like in one A4 box how many pieces I can fit. Let's say I can do only 15 boxes in one box. So then it will show me that you need 67 carton boxes. So that's it. So my estimation is finished. So I can see all my pre-post services are added. All my printing services are added here. Sections are added. It my paper calculation is here. It will show me make ready for every paper how much we need and how much actual quantity we need and what is the cost. It shows you all your services linked to that for each section. You need to see what how you'll pack and how you'll deliver. So this is now we come to the pricing. You will see we added three quantities: 1,000, 1,500, and 2,000. So all three quantities, you will see the what is my cost. This is the 6,000. If you can see, this is a total cost. This is a unit cost. If I'm for 1,000, my cost is 6.51. For 5,500, 5.6, and 2,000 it is 5.15. And I'm just putting by default 30% markup. With the markup, this is my selling price. I can override this selling price. I say that I want to sell this one for 9,000 and this one for I want to for 10,500 and this one I want to sell for 13,200. So when you select, show you what is your markup on from the cost, how much is the markup. So and also if you select say quantity, if you select 2,000 here and save, this calculation for entire printing, finishing, whatever services we added, the calculation will change. If you see now for 2,000, it is showing me how many papers we need, how much kg ink required, everything is showing me here. But if you add another quantity, let's say customer is asking you another quantity is asking you for 5,000 boxes, just add 5,000. See, you immediately got the cost for 5,000. And when you select 5,000, you will see the calculations are automatically it will change for based on the 5,000 boxes. And here you will see the breakup of for 5,000, this is your cost, and what is the breakup of prepers, paper, ink, printing and finishing cost, services cost, what is your total cost and how much margins you are, how much markup you are keeping here, that is an adjustment, and this is your selling price. With the VAT, what is the selling price? Now what you see here, this is a very good thing. So here if you see the 21,676 is the cost, this is including your material direct and indirect cost with the overheads, business overheads. But here you see directly how much is your material cost. So this is a breakup between your indirect and direct cost. So and shows you the how much you are adding a value to this particular in for this in this over the cost, how much you are adding the value. So so let me go back and that's it. And now if you go back and let's say I'll just give an approval, there's an approval here, and I'll change the quotation status to complete. And now I can output the create a PDF output which you can save it or you can email it to your customer. So you can see we can also hide the services if you don't want. Let's say I don't want to show so die making, and I can edit and click here the description and say that I don't want to show die making. Don't then I don't want to let's say uh, packing, and so you can remove this one. And now if you see, the description will change for the quotation. You can see, so based on that, what services which we select, based on that the specification is built. So you see your cost quantities, and for different, you see that this is the selected quantity, and you see also see the optional quantities and prices for that. So this gives you customer an option to choose from different quantity. Okay. So this is how we do. This is was a complex type of box where we can estimate through software. In the Please have a look at more videos. I'll show you how to create job orders, how to create sales orders. So let me know. Please contact us if you have any questions. Thank you very much.